opening for a twin flame reunion. Let's check up what is the possible twin flame energy of your partner. What is your twin flame connection from the previous life? Just bear with me. I'm trying to put up the frame with my Orphe. Yes, having a message for you, and he's helping me out and my crystal ball. Let's see, guys. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for bringing one more subscriber so you could get a free reading if you bring 1+1 member. And yes, today is an offer, €8, $8 offer. 888 is twin flame energy number, eternity number. So don't forget to use it for your benefits and for the good karma for my orphans as well. Yes, that's the twin flame energy reunion, the eternity number, eternity love through all these lives. We are repassing our souls. We are still connecting. So we are going to check up the news for Twinflame, and it was suddenly 1 minute and 111. Is it a Twinflame connection, guys? Definitely, because it was exactly showing the start of the video when I said let's check it 111. Don't forget the major arcana card 111 1111 is a card that's giving a vibration that is called the twin flame energy card. Four of wands, in fact. 111, it's a four of wands, four sticks. And let's check up the energy. We are going to ask, it's offer, who is your future soulmate? Who is your twin flame if you didn't meet? Who is that person? I'm going to put the time. 1 second. I'm just going to copy on the start so you could recognize the theme. 1 second. Can I add the theme here? Yes, probably like this as well. Better this. Who is your twin flame? And once we'll put in the theme subject, we'll put the name of the theme. Who is your twin flame? Let's see, guys. Meanwhile, we are going to check the general reading for you. We have offer. We can check up the period when you will meet this person. What would be the next future? A deep soul contract with how you describe in this life that person. What is profession? What is the event where you would meet that person? As well, you see, I have a multiply love, twin flame love notes, and as well what they're thinking, if you are missing that person, if you need to reconnect with the twin flame that you already met, if you're still in a fight, in a challenge of the twin flame reconciliation. We have different kind of challenging twin flame notes as well. Let's see first the example of the karmic pyramids. We are going to check up this one. What are the twin flame news for today, collective? Twin flame news, collective. Thank you. Somebody is commit phobia. Somebody has codependency as well. We are going to check with different tarot deck to explain this codependency. Is that material? Is that commit phobia? Is it depending from other person, from banking the credit, from the family, children? Definitely there is a love confirming. Your twin flame thinking over has a pure emotion, but he has some kind of doubt. Whoever has a doubt, this person has to wait. And yes, that one person is not on the same spiritual level and was faking, not being interested, in fact, being in a pure love connection. 1 second. The gate is already open the moment when you met. That is the message from the angel. The gate was open when you met the first time. Yes, the second time confirming, guys, check up. The gate is open. But somebody was faking the gate with the past time connection. Yes, the past is haunting the person that's trying to fake the emotion, who is running because having the karmic codependency with the dominant wifey figure. Probably, yes, one person is running back to that sexual connection, sexual as well, sexual desire. But let me tell you, whoever has any kind of codependency with the dominant wifey figure from your twin flames, guys, you can recognize the situation. It can be genderless, like codependency material from the partner, karmic partner at the moment when you met your twin flame, and the person that already acknowledged it's a true love, but now he's faking because it's a way he doesn't want to separate from the commodity of comfortable life. And yes, it's a card, the destiny connected you, and the gate was open, and the gate is once more open, but somebody is haunted because somebody is haunted from the past and cannot forget what he thought it's just a sexual connection. Checkup, guys. What started as a sex, it's as a passionate connection, like adventure. It's finished to be a love recognized as a twin flame energy, destined to be. Checkup. And yes, whoever tried to erase this emotion of any kind of motion between you and the twin flame, definitely you cannot erase the twin flame energy. Whoever faking, he's haunting from his personal emotion, true emotions, first time in life that only you can experience with the twin flame. Different drama, different kind of emotions. And yes, it's striking because this person is confused, as you see, confused because she tried to doubt and to fake, but it didn't work. And now it's confused. The universe is giving you open door, and this confusion, it's good sign because confusion is like you're halfway. You see the door is there, you should go back. But do you want to leave this beautiful prison of material codependency with your karmic soul? Do you want to stay in a fake relationship because you don't want to pay the expensive divorce for some of the twin flame that they have challenged with the third party situation? And once more, we are going to check up the love note of the blue Lenormand. 1 second. What are the messages from the blue Lenormand? Twin flame. Give me the message for the twin flame. Whoever had the doubt in that love, whatever was the trouble in the mind of this gentleman now, things like he made from a small problem like should I divorce or not, a crossroad situation, he make a big fuss. Whatever was one cloud, you make it look like it's a foggy mountain. You're exaggerating your problem. And yes, whoever doubt the love, it was not like that. The cloud cannot cover all this mountain. There is always a sun to come. There is always solution. There is always a gate being open, solution to find a small light at the end of the corner where is no cloudy. Or after the storm, it comes the sun, another message. And yes, it's concerning gentlemen that doubt this connection. He's in confused, but deep in the heart, this is a loyal person as well. Some of the gentlemen that has a twin flame connection is striking with the deep, pure love of twin flame and the loyalty. Why this person is still waiting for me? Yes, you're afraid of losing. You're afraid of losing this material commodity. This is a financial loss, and yes, that's why you're keeping still this personal cage. You're going inside. You feel safe zone, being in codependency in your karmic relationship or marriage or karmic work. But everything is fishy. What I see, everything is fake and fishy. Yes, it's confirming this card. Yes, everything is fishy. Some of the twin flame they have a challenge being in conflict because it's arriving another person that will be a challenging, like a new person in the life of your twin flame. And you will have a challenge with yourself, personally, with yourself, whoever doubt the love and whoever had the third party situation. Now he's getting like a bad karma. This person has now the concurrence. The twin flame has found a new possible love affair, and although it's secret, you can feel in the air and you have your personal conflict. Is this to trust this lady anymore because that woman was waiting for me? Some of the twin flames, 1 second, some of the twin flames that they had this codependency in a karmic relationship, they feel that this person, that this lady that they are having a dominant woman back at home, it's like a friend enemy. It's very fragile and hard to handle if you want to approach her, let's divorce. And yes, they're afraid of reaction and hostility of their wifey figure or woman partner, living partner. Yes, is the end. And whatever was the reaction was totally terrible, as we see with the snake and coffin. This woman probably took everything. And yes, I saw on the bottom of one deck in pre-shuffle somebody's outsider or of personal home that you built with that wifey. The wifey become your enemy. That's what I heard. You want to divorce, then you can go out. You're now outside. That's what I heard. And somebody's totally in a desperate situation of being homeless after leaving the house. On other side, like you're getting clarity, the clouds are vanishing and you're getting clarity about the dreamy connection. Do you want to upgrade relationship with the dreamy connection, the star and the ring? You need potential that somebody even preparing the ring. There is a person waiting for you secretly that finish with this toxic relationship. It's over, as you see, and now arriving to a pure connection, returning to a twin flame connection. Beautiful opening, guys. And there is a message to receive. Whoever waits for message will be received. Check up, confirming two times message, bird and a letter, love letter, definitely. The news are coming. A fresh news, a fresh start for the twin flame. This time I'm totally free. The messages I'm totally free for you, and I'm ready. I'm bringing the ring even for some of you. I'm bringing the key of the house. Let's be together. Let's upgrade whatever we didn't have before, even if before started like just as a sexual contact adventure. It's a love. I want you and I want to upgrade our life. I want to live with you. I want to give you engagement ring or marry you. I'm going to check up a little bit more. I will keep up this because here are the possible comparing the answers. I'm going to compare with our love notes. Just let's see what are the twin flame news. Tell me who was faking and who is in a healing mode now. It was a time for change. It was a time for a change, and one of the twin flames started to explore the options. And that moment, you could switch off the energy of your twin flame and you could recognize that this loyal friend, your twin flame, is not anymore waiting for you. There was a person that was exploring the options, and you could feel it in the air that the energy of your twin flame is not anymore focused on you, and you got angry, and now you want to be curious and possessive, even if you are not living with that person. Now you're cutting the ties because this person has found another person. This was like your motivation. You're going to cut the ties because this person start it's at the edge to have a new relationship. Now you're nervous. Is this person still waiting for me? That's what I heard. Explaining more. Thank you. There was idea in the past and that somebody was faking the relationship. It started just like sex. It was not love. It was unrequired love. Somebody was married, somebody one was single, another was married, one was from another country. It could be different thing, unrequired love. It could be a different social status, like a casta in India. Everywhere these things, guys, exist. And yes, there is a message. Yes, you're my pure love. It's comparing with the love card guy, and we are destined to meet. And there was one. beautiful card in this opening, the card of the destiny. I love this card. This is my favorite card from this karmic pyramid deck. Yes, this is a parallel, guys. Check out like two souls drifting from one life to another, and yes, you meet again. And the answer is yes, this is a pure love. It's a pure love. Whatever started like adventure, it's a pure love. I will put on the top these two cards. And let's see a little bit more from this deck. Give me more explanation. Wow, this is too much. Somebody's coming with apology. Check this. One of the twin flame returning. Whoever was in the past time rejecting you, the other is coming with apology. And yes, it's idea of reconciliation. In the past time, this person was definitely exploring the other options, and it was like being everywhere, just being a playboy energy. But this person coming this time with the proposal, coming seriously, whatever was adventure started to be something more serious. I want to upgrade relationship this time when I'm coming to reconcile. And yes, for some of the twin flame, this was a marriage situation, involved the children, and the person didn't want on the start to was confused with this deep emotion, didn't want to sacrifice the family for the sake of children. And yes, they say yes again, second time confirming yes, it's a real deal. This is my soulmate, this is my twin flame, two times confirmed with two different notes, and it's a destined to be, and it's a love situation. Beautiful opening. There is a hope that this twin flame will be reunited. I hope you can find yourself in these beautiful messages, guys. I love it. And then we are going to compare. One second. Let me put this on the bottom like that. Okay. And I'm going to compare with this. The last one with the blue notes. Let's see what was the darkness behind the commit phobic, absent-minded twin flame that was not on the same spiritual level, that was not enough serious at the moment when you met first time. Yes, it was a matter of unrequired love. One was single, one was married, one was maybe another culture, maybe different social background, maybe not the same standards of life. There was this traditional thing that they were killing this one of the less spiritual partner, and that's what separated you. Was starting like a one night stand. Somebody couldn't believe that from this eras could be such a pure emotion. And yes, here was confirming. Don't forget, we had on the opening there was a first card was sex turned to love. Do you see, guys? And yes, what was starting like a one night stand? Somebody couldn't believe from one night stand I could go back to the love because I'm already in a position being with a partner, living partner. I cannot provide for the second one. I cannot destroy my karmic relationship just for the sake of me being in love now. I know this is my pure love, but I was confused and not ready at that hour. One of the twin flame as well on the bottom was having a friend enemy, a bad advice from a friend, being under the influence of a friend that was giving him a bad advice. That it's certain immaturity of the twin flame, but I don't think you cannot be under the influence of other. I think that just another people, they can just they can be excuse for you not wanting to have a duty and commitment at this hour at the moment, pardon, when you met first time. And yes, one of the twin flame was having definitely the marriage situation checkup. I was a victim of my family at that hour when we met. Do we need more darkness or not? This was just the reason we are requiring with the blue note. What was the reason why the twin they separated when they met? And yes, runner chaser game was as well the issue because yes, I'm a victim of my family, but as well you keep running after me and pushing me to leave this family immediately, and I ran from that. I rejected you because of that. 1 second. I will just pull up something more for you guys. Let's see if we can pull up some time frame with Moonology deck. What is the energy of the twin flame at this hour? What is the energy of the collective energy of the twin flame at this hour, my dears? What is the energy of the twin flame at this hour? Surrender to divine. Whatever it was destined to be, do surrender. That's what I heard. I will pull up for you this beautiful card. I really love it. I will pull up for you guys here so you can see it. And these are my twin flame statues. Do enjoy it. You see that there is a slight distance in between them, but they are so connected, passing from one to another life. And yes, do we see? Surrender to divine element. That's the message for the one that is avoiding the commitment towards the twin flame. Surrender to this relationship. And somebody during the full moon got in this mood. Yes, I'm now seriously thinking of returning to my dreamy connection, twin flame, and I want a great relationship. I'm ready to surrender. Definitely the full moon last week has triggered some of the twin flames overthinking and looking from a different angle, the dreamy connection, and somebody is ready to create a relationship to return to a twin flame. Beautiful opening. And let's see more. And yes, there is a saying, bring love to this situation, return to your lover. Beautiful parallel. Give me more. Definitely some of the twin flame, whatever was the clarity during the full moon, it will be taken to action in the new moon. You have a new moon and something that person is getting a clarity during the last full moon and then in the new moon phase, guys. This is just in few days. I believe 5th of October, the new moon. Check online, please. It's coming. The new moon will bring the action. The love will be back into the life of some twin flame couple. This is generally for specific twin flames. Let's see more. Explain me more specifically. Do you have signs? Yes. This is somebody who has Leo sign or subsign or any fire sign or subsign, one of the partner or both. And definitely could be as well the moon or Venus in Cancer or any water sign. That's what I heard. Expect the powerful change. The powerful change is coming in this evolution, emotional evolution. Like, remember, the crab is going always stepping up one step in front, like this sexual connection that you felt falling in love so fast, but then going 2 3 steps back. That's the crab way, the way he walks. And yes, expect the change that this crab will find the courage to approach. Don't forget the Leo card as well in the classical major arcana is a strength card in between others, and the Leo card of strength giving you the strength to be brave. I do believe you have a new vision how to approach the ex-partner because this is your dreamy connection. You found out from a new perspective during the full moon that you want to fight this time for reunion of your twin flame. I do believe that in a new moon week, guys, that is approaching us, some twin flame couple are going to reunite. One of the partner who was missing in action, who was lost, confused, commit phobia, whatever was his reason, or who has to divorce, definitely this person has a clarity and now returning. We are going to check up now with the Oisho deck, guys. Let's check up with the Oisho deck. Beautiful parallel. Let's see the between two twin flames. What's the energy of the missing in action, commit phobia, the trouble guy, and what's the energy of the twin flame that is waiting? What is the energy of the trouble guy? This person was blackmailed, conditioned to stay in the karmic relationship. Don't forget we had their description. There was a person that has really a true emotion, but that person as well has conditions from dominant wifey figure. And don't forget we had it in the notes. Let me find. Yes, family involved, children, and this person was conditioned because of children to stay in that relationship. Explain me more for that missing twin flame. Why he disappeared, the married twin flame? What's going on now? What is the news of the twin flame that was married, that was blackmailed with the work, marriage, children? What is happening? What is the difference now? What they think and will do now? Somebody want to release the burden. Whoever has this blackmail condition has totally blacked out and now has totally changed the mind and want to follow the inner voice, want to be a brave and want to explore that new possibility for that dreamy connection. And yes, they feel intensity of that deep love, and that's why they are dragged back to that destined relationship. This is a card of destiny. And yes, they are still quiet. There was a period of being too long absent, quiet, in a healing mode. How they're suppressing the emotion, they're sad because whatever they hurt, the love they hurt themselves as well, not just the lover twin flame, they hurt it themselves. And yes, probably they're leveling up spiritually, and growing up is a part of their path, and they can now match the level of the twin flame energy that was more serious and loyal to them. And now they are guided, the universe is guiding them back to that pure love, to the destined love, lover, guys, right? The destined love. And they're guided. They're guided and they're opening the heart. This is a giving card. Are you opening your heart that was so blocked because of all this family situation, working condition, whatever was blackmail that you had, material or the family case? And yes, you're looking from new perspective. You want to be friendly with that ex flame. And let's see what is the energy of your twin flame that is waiting for you. Energy of your twin flame, Oisho. Energy of the twin flame that is in waiting mode. Yes, some of the twin flame that is in a waiting mode, they have a guidance. Check out, they're checking the gurus, esoteric gurus, and they have a guidance. They're doing consulting. Some of them they have a therapist because they're in a big pain after they lost. And yes, they're aware. They can feel your in 5D dimension. They can feel your energy. I bet they're using the esoteric world. Some of the twin flames is definitely even personal tarot reader for the sake of the twin flame. Some of the recognition of the future with this twin flame. Somebody has learned even the tarot astrology and trying to connect on the 5D dimension with learning technique how to reconnect with the twin flame by the specific vibes and frequency that I do suggest to you guys. And yes, there is a change of mind. Somebody trying to look from another perspective, to feel sorry for that person across it. Yes, it rejected me. Yes, I was hurt. But somebody's changing perspective and even trying to be realistic. Is that like a path of some of the twins are trying to literally cut the cord and being um, to say this was illusion. This person will never return to me because he's a friend with his comfortable life and family, comfortable job, and he doesn't want to return. And some of the twin flame that is waiting on for so long, it's having a reality check, and they're definitely they lost the hope, and they think that everything was just like a split personality, what they ever had. They think even that this person was polygamic, and were not having consequences and duties when there was a moment for to take care of the twin flame. And yes, they're comparing. There is a new person arriving. Check up. There is a new person arriving. Do you see here two gentlemen? It's a Japanese illustration, guys, but these are two samurais. Like there are two possible guys, and they're comparing. You see the card of comparison. They're comparing with the new possible person. But they see everything ordinary. Nobody can provoke emotions or cutting the cords, and they're still not letting any new person, even if they're exploring, going out on a date, but everything is seems so ordinary and flatline. Guys, these were very nice news for both twin flames. I would like to stop here. We could check just energy of the mutual energy, what will happen, but with another deck. I just curious. Let me check it like this with the classical tarot deck. What is the future mutual energy of the twin flame we are talking about? What is the mutual energy of the twin flame? Oh my god, somebody is divorcing in this case, and it felt on the side of the married person that was trapped in a relationship. Explain me more. The mutual energy. Yes, this was a person that was married, and there is his wife figure that wants to divorce. The twin flame who has a marriage condition, family, child application. There is a person that wants definitely to cut him off, or definitely he wants to cut the ties with that family obligation. Yes, he's obsessed being a provider. Yes, he getting the vibration from the universe that he needs to connect with, return back to that pure love that is destined to be. 1 second. And yes, they do feel regret of missed opportunity because of the sake of the family. And yes, they want to have a second chance. That's what I heard. I do believe that if this is a mutual energy, you both want to reconnect, and you both following the intuition. You can feel in 5D dimension the thoughts of both each other. I mean, that's what I'm feeling, and you both want to reconnect. It could be as well significant than October, like number 10 month, that something will trigger, giving a strength in October to your twin flame that is missing in action. When will this happen? 1 second. Do we have? Yes, it's confirming the four wands, 111. Yes, the twin flames, they want to restart connection. This is a mutual energy, and probably propose or marriage celebration for some of you, or moving inside of the house. They want to build this love realm. This is a beautiful celebration, and moving into the living together, or just reconnecting. But this is sometimes even the marriage card, but definitely this is a twin flame card. And guys, yes, October in 4 weeks, like the end of October, guys, the end of the Libra season. I do see somebody's going to celebrate and reconnect. Whatever was injustice is coming out in 4 weeks. Somebody's returning. Oh, so cool. Beautiful opening for the twin flames. Guys, we used here, I will just count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different decks we were using for the twin flame news today. It was amazing journey, and you can have this kind of reading, guys. You're welcome to have it. If you pop out today, you have offer 8 instead of 10 euros. 8 euros offer, $8 or 8 euros, because it's a magic number of the twin flame. That's why we are using 888. If you remember, last winter I was my link for PayPal donation was having always 888 like eternity number. And I remember now, because it's a twin flame reading, subject to put the same number 8. And I forgot to share it. 1 second. Anybody here, guys? On Twitter? Okay, I put it on Twitter, but I should have done this on the start. My mistake. Anybody here to introduce? 1 second. I'm going to check up for Mary. Minute 46, 46, 40. Mary. First question. Coming for Mary answer. My friend that pre-ordered the question, Mary. Let's going to check a Mary moving to Salem. 1 second. What's the energy of Mary moving to Salem? Definitely, you need to cut the ties with your real estate. That will be a trouble. That's what I heard. Yes, it's your dream to live in Salem, dear Mary. I think on the bottom is follow your dream and you go for this. But first you have to fix the real estate possession wherever you are. Are you going to fix re-rent your house, or you are going to fix the for real estate selling the house where are you now and then to move there? Definitely, it will be a solution, but it seems a little bit complicated. You need to cut the ties of relocating and being directly just living in Salem, not being there and returning to your son or something. It will be a serious offer, what I see. It will be opportunity. You will find the wise solution for this real estate small trouble that I see, and you will follow your dream. I can see you in future being in Salem. It's a positive start. I will open more for you. 1 second. Okay, you can see from, I will put for you, this is a dream card. Yes, and cutting the problem with the home, household, or the family. As well, I think once I told you in my channeling that I think even you could have a trouble being stopped from a family member like a young, like a son. It could be as well that, but you will find the solution. And yes, check out the dream is to follow. So let's check up again. Who is going to block Mary's moving? Yes, there is checkup. There is a traitor about this. Is it your mother? Check out. She doesn't want to support you, maybe selling the house or something. What is happening here? Definitely trouble with the mother. Oh my god. You know you're not the only one. And yes, it's like a small secret. It's between your mother and father. It's a small secret between your mother and the father. But definitely that it will be shown. They don't want to tell you what is the reality, but you will find out the secret and it will really hurt you. Is it the story about mother towards the father? There is an action definitely in this way. I don't know what you plan, but there is a very wise solution. for this matter. And yes, again, your son. Something connecting with your son. Your son is about as well to push them to block you not to move to Salem, to leave the house. Maybe the grandparents, I mean, your parents are leaving the house to your son, and this is blocking you for selling it and moving to Salem because then you don't have enough resources. That's what I heard. And this is going to hurt because you will find like conspiracy from your son, check up from all family, like your son and grandparents, father and mother, everybody is like against you. That's what I see. You want to cut this family mess situation, but it will be a wise solution. Don't worry. Yes, on the bottom, yes, it's a whole family there. It's a matter of the whole family, and you want to cut the ties. Oh my God, check up. You both have swords here. I will put it here on the top. Because you feel that it's unfair situation, like they're leaving something to your son, but they're not there following his wish. He's just a kid, grandson, but they're stepping over your wishes all the way. Yes, but that is the thing. The grandparents, they're always connected with the grandkid. And there's always kind of hostility with the first generation. Every second generation is good with each other. I don't know why is this meant, but check up somebody's left literally on the cold from the personal family. Do you see somebody outside? What's happening there? Explain me. When Mary will move to Salem? Because this is a big drama. Yes. It's saying, my dear, 8. It can be significant period in 8 months. For me, this is 8 months. Explain me which month? More. 8 months, about the day 9. And tell me which season. Wow. Probably 8 months. It could be like Pisces season, right? Is it correct? What is now? Almost the end of September. September, October, November, December, yeah, January, February, March, towards April. Like the end of the Pisces season. I saw this, the end of the Pisces season. And yes, check up on the bottom Pisces, two cards confirming me this energy. And my dear, I do see whatever was a work relative, if that was a Salem to push you to find the job directly there, definitely there will be a bachelor most wanted involved in this. And like subconsciously you're waiting for his move. Oh my God, you're thinking like me. You're waiting for a move of your twin flame subconsciously because you think that you met that most wanted bachelor in your life, your twin flame, correct? And you feel his energy, and you can feel his regret, the person from the work that you think will join you on this journey. Will he join? Yes, it said yes. Will he join your idea of relocating? Yes, check up. But yes, again, you have to wait, like I said, about period of the, I said like a Pisces season, about at least about 8 months. I do see reconnection. That's my thing. Is that case? Yes, it's a person that you already know that you want to reunite. This is a person that you already know. This is a person that want to restart, regain your trust from the previous passion and reunion. You have a twin flame connection, twin flame, two major arcana card confirming me. High priestess, you already know this person, and the reunion as well. Ashley, how are you, sweetie? Welcome, sweetie, here. You're welcome if you want to prefer the monthly donation for the daily pass because you're daily here. If you want, you can do that as well. Then you will have priority being a first during the each live stream. But please email me in Instagram the day when you really want to say something, because then I will be careful to read your messages. Sometimes I don't read, sorry, I see too late and you're just passing very fast. And I see after my channeling last time. You were here a few days ago 2 times, but I was talking, channeling, and I was looking down the cards and you just ran. So you need to reconnect on the Instagram mailbox with me. I do believe then you will never miss. Like if we really have pre-planned and I tell you I will be in 1 hour, I'm opening the live stream, something like that, then for certain you can join. Mary, this was your reading. Let me send to Mary now. Mary, my colleague. 1 second. Mary reading 36 minutes, 30 till 45 about. Then I have to send her the YouTube link. 1 second. Okay, that's it. 1 second. Thank you, sweet. Tell me what is the trouble now. 1 second. I'm opening. Tell me the question. Do you want to check up this parallel energy, your twin flame and you parallel like I was doing with the Oisho deck? It's very nice idea. I love this deck. It's very nice for parallel. Thank you, sweet. Guys, because of the PayPal fee, it's always come less than, they're charging like PayPal I think 1.80 euro, like almost 2 euros to me. And it finally comes always minus 2 euros less. Now it's showing like 5 and something. Okay, I will pull up for you. Yes, I always say this, be careful because it's a PayPal fee. Don't charge because we are collecting the donation for my project. Like, let's not charge to us. I mean, it's small amount and plus to charge to us. I know it's a PayPal thing, but just from before, just be careful. And maybe you because you don't do often the reading outside of US, maybe that's why you forgot, my dear. Thank. Will you repeat? Okay, he's Virgo, and you were. What was your sign? I'm going to pull up for the start the karmic. Let's see what's coming with Josh and Ashely. 1 second. Oh my God, there is a news coming. Oh my God, it could be even the card in future the pregnancy, but definitely there is this progress in healing. Progress heals pain drawn from the past, embracing kindness and the friendship will last. What a nice text. A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in race signals the change. Progress heals pain drawn from the past. Embrace the kindness and the relationship friendship will last. What a nice, huh? And check up the news from the gentleman. Yes. And wait a second. I'm going to check up just once more. Just going to check up with this one. What's happening between George and Ashely? George and Ashely. Explaining more about the news and healing process. A dance. And there was a moment when there is it a story of you both being a workaholic, and there is a question: when was the last time you have a pleasure time? Because definitely you both have a workaholic mentality. That's what I heard from this card. And there is suggestion: be more playful. Dance for a 3 minutes to your favorite song, and notice the inward fire grows within you, and feeling you feel being you. You can be a wild and loving force, expressing with this dance today just with the 3 minutes dance. So beautiful, check up. A nice card for you, right? What did you say? You dance? You see, you got this card. Oh my God, this is totally then the perspective of you these days, the energy. And yes, serving each other today. It's a nice moment. Another one. Okay, this is just as affirmation for you. And once more, we are going to check up your energy and the Josh energy with the beautiful Osho deck. What's the energy of Josh towards Ashley? Oh my God. There was he was a victim of the his personal, I told you, low self-esteem. He's still in that miserable state. And yes, he thought that he was a victim of gossip, that like he cannot compare with your social status or something. Definitely he was having a low self-esteem. I told you this from the first moment when we have reading Ashley, do you remember? And check up the misery card. This guy, he was a victim of his personal mindset, but he's born with this kind of state. He's comparing himself. He has a low self-esteem. Some people are penniless, but they don't have a trouble talking with and being with the Britney Spears, right? And think about this. And yes, he is just a messy. Just he has his personal conspiracy in his head. That's what I heard. It's like he thinks people will gossip, like he wants you because you're the upscale girl for him or something. That's what I heard. 1 second. Just what I heard unrequired love from his perspective of this financial matter. That's what was making him a miserable. I will put it here. And it was a hard. On the bottom, you have a past life connection. Oh my God, this was the last one on the bottom, the past life connection. And on the start, possibility to integrate whatever was in the past, his behavior, this miserable situation. There is a chance that this guy will integrate with you. And yes, it's a past time connection. And I do believe with this store card, this is a progressing with the store card, and there is a progress integration. Exactly what is your mutual energy at this present moment, what is happening. And yes, it's a beautiful confirmation. It's a past life connection. You see, like in a karmic deck, once you had it, the destined to be relationship. This was the theme of today, guys. 1 second. This is papers here with support so you can see it. It's so down. One second. And let's see what is your energy. What is your energy? Of course, you're in a waiting mode for him, and you're friendly, you're forgiving and waiting for for him just to go back into this integration. Yes, you feel a big sexual connection, intensity of this past life connection. Even if you keep quiet, you have such a big urge to be with him. That's what I heard. And yes, maybe you try other possibilities. Maybe you try to compare him, but it was nothing like going on a lunch date with your colleague or whoever, and being in a bar, talking with other people this summer. But it didn't work. It kept you in the status quo, what I think. You were just talking with people and not moving, not more. I can totally think, I can totally see you as a picture now, really, like a movie scene. But nothing was, you just have such an intensive feeling for him. Like you couldn't cut the cord. And at this moment, when he's now trying to restore whatever is with you, it gave you this summer a lot of anxiety, lot of stress, what I heard as well on the bottom. And we're going to ask the love note, one second, and lot of sadness because there was a summer, there were beautiful days, and you were there at the end of the day alone, or you couldn't travel with him, and this guy couldn't provide you what was a perfect summer blessed to have. I could understand this. You were just in silence, like you didn't, you pretended, like you were not telling. I would say you were pretending even in front of your friends that nothing is moved, like nothing is changed, like you were silently. What I heard with this card, one second, you were silently in your sorrow. Nobody could expect what was happening with you, but you were at with this deep sadness and very, very, very hurt state of nervous breakdown. But I don't think it's nerve wracking because I didn't. There is a worse card here for that. Two more cards. Today I saw for the Gabby Pepito. She was having a very toxic guy that we think he killed her. And unfortunately, what to say about the girl that was missing from the last week? And yes, I saw in her reading two cards of nerve-wracking situation. This is just being a nervous, stressful, and sad. This is another perspective. And yes, we cannot compare this thing. It's totally different situation. But you were in silence. I said you wouldn't tell even your mother, best friend, like you were pretending, he's busy. Like you were just waiting for him in silence. Only you could know the real situation that in fact he's avoiding to see you at that hour. One second, what is his energy now? What is his energy now? Except just card, we got one card integration. I have two cards on the top. Oh my God, on the bottom is success, but there is and trusting the situation. I'm telling you, like he has that integrity, integration, right? Now he's trying to adapt to you. He can trust that he can be a part of your community. That's what I heard. And it will be a blessing at this hour. One second. And on the bottom, some people they don't pull up the cards from the bottom. Yes, tuning in. You both are tuning in into this emotion of integration and blessing. And yes, reuniting the lovers card. Such a nice opening, right? Lovers. I'm trying to compare with the classical major arcana is the Gemini card of lovers. It's one of the card major arcana confirming that it's a twin flame energy. Lovers and a blessing. Tuning in, reuniting with success, with the full blessing. Because sometimes they try to reunite people, guys, but it's not working. But this you have the message. Tuning in, the both you have a leveling up at the same uh, energy at this hour. When you reunite, it will be a full success. On the bottom is success, right? Two times for me for confirming. I don't feel it's a tower moment because I see here just the energy of the past and the moment trying to integrate. This is the energy that I feel now. I see in the past being the tower moment and misery. Do you understand me? He was here. He was even maybe your friends were gossiping about him, or he was afraid somebody was gossiping, or definitely he was totally miserable. Ashley, do you want to continue something else? Some other question? I do like this opening. You see, with different tarot decks, we found very nice. And for example, there was such a bad news for some of the people today in science, today when I had the first live stream with this Blue Lenormand deck. And these are beautiful messages, as you see. I do like confirming with this deck as well. And And yes, there was a message to have a little bit more space from your work for each other to enjoy just a simple thing, just a simple moments. Ashley, now I'm back in the system. I will be 2 times per day. Just be focused. Did you add me finally? Did you add me on the Instagram, right? Yes or no? And try to reconnect with the time when I'm here. I can Of course, it's not a fixed time, but I will, for example, tell you in a live stream when I'm here. So you're welcome to join. About 1 hour more, sometimes 2 hours longer. I mean, usually I'm having 2 hours sharp, but last week I had 6 hours as well. Actually, you were on the start, but then you didn't return. I had 6 hours. I think you were working. It was not good time for you. I was from my afternoon till my uh, what was from two p.m. my time, French time. I have a lemon with my herbs inside in my water. It's not a cocktail; it's a water. If you want to continue for something else, you're welcome. If you want to ask something else, some other question, some other dilemma question, you're welcome. Do you have like dilemma who was interfering? Was somebody interfering this contact on the first moment? Who was gossiping the things? Guys, don't forget to hit the thumb like who is here, the new people. And 1 second, I will just put the time frame for Mary. And then this 6. Anybody else here, guys? Don't forget to hit the thumb, like, join us. Do you want to ask something more like from? Are you still here, Ashley? Do you want to ask like for this gossip? What was the trivial thing? There was a card of trivial gossip, victim of the gossip. Do you want to ask about this? I would ask that. What explain me the politic cards in this deck? It's like a gossip girl, rumors, or being traditional, overthinking of the community. Ask more. What was the politics? What was the choice victim of the politics? Explain me more. What happened? Is it just his mind state? Now it's coming reverse. Check up. The politics now comes reverse. Now the striking moment is that this guy doesn't care anymore about surrounding, about the gossip of other people. It's very nice, and he's courageous. This time he doesn't care what the other will say. Oh, I like this. Check up. He doesn't care. It's reverse. What the people will tell, gossip about you. He's courageous, and he has a new vision. It's the heart matters, not the money. That is the transformed George that is coming towards you. Definitely, this guy has grown up and he built his self esteem through your attention, through your loyalty. That's what I heard. And he understood that he has just missed opportunity with you just by being so worried about what the people will say because of this card. Yes. And now he's ready to go with the flow. And whatever he was postponing in the past time, there is a maturity card now. And yes, covering postponing. Before he was postponing, and now he's mature to have idea how to approach you courageously right on the start. I covered and explained the politics, the gossip card, my dear, if you are still here. And once more, I will I'm just going to see, was somebody interfering with this gossip card in between Josh and Ashley? Was somebody interfering? Josh and Ashley? No, he was just immature into decision. And yes, that's why at that moment he left. And the answer is no, this was just personal immaturity. He was not ready at that hour to have the total commitment with the person from your kind of standard of life. That's what I heard. And yes, he can level up, confirming second time with another tarot that this is a past life connection. Beautiful. Ashley, you got even with the second deck opening the Twinflame. And give me more. Is anybody else going now to be obstacle for you too? No, just be careful with the like online things, Ashley. Just be careful with the online opportunities. He I'm just going to tell you, whatever you post, just be careful not to overdose, to put him some kind of photos that there will be a high standard where he cannot take you out, but you're going there alone. Just be careful because this will a little bit be for him trivial. Why I cannot take you, but you're going there alone? Yes, don't let him to go back to that state of I don't deserve you because you have such a lovely standard when we are not together. You're such a successful woman that you have multiple options, but I cannot keep up with you. That is the only thing that you have to be careful about what you put online, Ashley. One second. Okay, this is I'm mixing the decks, they have the same size. Let me see. Ashely till 0110. And you know it was 11. It's 0110 and then it was 11. So cool. It's a Twinflame confirming. So nice. I like the cards. I didn't see nothing dark now. This was just what was the trouble from the past. And thank you for popping out. Thank you for the donation, sweetie. Now I see it. I have to enter. How's looking now different the profile? I will send you the time frame. And I will just put you the link for this. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't go. Anybody else, guys? We finished this reading now. So till the minute 36 is the twin flame energy. I'm just going to pull up 1 second. Then Ashely time frame. Ashely. Ashely is 01. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Mary. And the first minute, it's green flame news. Can you check it now? If you go a little bit reverse, I will tell you now it's minute 1:16. So if you go a little bit back, probably about 1 hour, because for sure it was extra 10 minutes when you left. I was pulling more decks for the just explaining this thing. 1 second. Twinflame news. I'm just writing for the other people. 1 second. Twinflame news. Put the time frame for later for the people. 01 Twinflame news. Yes. Radio. Yes, I added now in description. You will see. I added your time frame, Mary before, and the first 36 minutes is the general twin flame reunion. And you know, again with the two different tarot decks, I pull up the twin flame energy card. I explained this card, and you know it was again the twin flame card with this deck. It's amazing. And lovers and the twin flame card. So where is it? I just explained this with another Morgan Green deck. Where is it? I lost it. No, I shuffled. I already shuffled, but you will see. Yes, it's sweet. There is no worries. It's a positive. Because you told me this tarot, I didn't repeat no word tarot in this case. This is somebody who doesn't recognize the past. That person specifically should ask that card when she see dramatical dark cards, should ask to confirm, is it a past energy or is this a future moment? Because sometimes it's interference of the life dilemma from the past, but I didn't get at all this card. I keep up not mixing the different readers. That's what they say. I know when I was doing this same, when I was asking too many advices, keep up not asking like, when you stay with one energy of one tarot reader, then you stay and then you don't mix energy with others. Just you can ask a different angle the question just to get confirming, like I done now exactly. I ask, explain me the politics and gossip. But that was in the past, but I wanted to be sure. Is it repeating now? So didn't show up nothing bad. And it's sweet because again you pull up the past life, the Six of Cups, the card. Yes. And the lovers. Yes, the lovers from both decks and the past life connection. Nice. What is the time there? You know what I want to tell you? Be careful because as well it could be pregnancy, that card. I haven't told you that it could be a pregnancy, the card of stork. You know, in any tradition, where is it? Now we mix it. Is it on the bottom? No, I was shuffling this while I was talking with you. It's so easy to shuffle. You remember the stork from this blue deck, blue Lenormand deck? It's called blue because on the bottom is a blue bird, not the front, guys. I was shuffling. Where is it now? Can you just tell? Where is it? Did I mix it? Wait. It can be pregnancy card, yeah, like when you have Empress in a classical deck. So be careful. This is even in a coffee reading. But maybe you want a pregnancy. Look at where I put it. It's not here. Mix the cards. This was in your reading here. One sec. Gentleman and Star. Oh, it was these two cards. Yes, the gentleman and or this gentleman. Yes, the true emotion and this gentleman and the stock. That was the card that you pulled. And I want to tell you in the coffee reading, this can be a card of the pregnancy. So yes, be careful. It can be as well pregnancy. Maybe this time this person want to be a parent with you. Let me explain this card. I will ask if that would be a pregnancy. Will Ashley have a pregnancy? In nearest future. Is that a star? Will Ashley have a pregnancy? Oh my god. Check her. You have a 666. Oh my god. Something that was not fulfilled in the past time. Check up. You got 666. Oh my god. Check up. Explanation. Will this be a pregnancy? Because stork can bring a baby, classical in any culture. The bird that brings on the chimney the baby. Remember the cartoon. And it's in the coffee reading as well as the synonym of this. And check up the answer. I pull up a free six, 666. Amazing. Like something that was injustice in the past time that you didn't have it, it's happening now. By return of this person can happen. The baby in future. Hello, Lynn. How are you? What's news? Yes, imagine. Exactly. And I think I told you this when? In May, in April. Yes. One second. I will confirm more. Okay, if I leave this six, where is it? Okay, let's not shuffle. I will leave them on the top, not to mix them. This triple, and then let me ask more. Will it be a pregnancy? Will it be a pregnancy? Wow. Ace of Cup. Yes. Wait a second. Ace of Cup and Knight of Pentacles. A Virgo. Will it be a pregnancy with Josh? Wait, explain me now. It's a truth. Like in a period, it can be like in 8 weeks, 8 weeks or something with the number eight, like a month or 8 weeks. But this is for me the cards of the weeks. It's a truth. Yes, and the Virgo, Knight of Pentacles. The person that is coming to deliver you, like a stork. Stork is delivering, and Knight of Pentacles is delivering. Amazing. How can be this parallel? I see the parallel. These are match cards for me. And then, yes, in a period of explanation, 8 weeks. So be careful in that period in front of you, I mean, now. And it's a truth. Lynn, what is the time there? Where are you now, Lynn? I forgot where are you. Long no see. Lynn, today we have an offer. €8 the readings. If you want something to ask. Bravo, it's your evening, early evening. And Ashley, what was your city? I forgot. How far away is this from the center? Upstate New York. So how far away is this from the center? How long drive? Is it like more up to the north towards the New England? Ah, okay. Is it near the sea or towards the mountains? It must be near. Wait a second. Is that near the Salem? If it's towards the New England, you're not far away from Salem, or you are? I mean, US is huge, huh? How did you pass this summer? Did you travel with the children somewhere? I think you have three sons or something. Is it correct? I don't know all the cities, but I'm just remembering, like I'm trying to remember very well the map. I'm like visual type. I was very good in geography, okay? The world geography, not the national. And what did you do when it was very hot? Did you go to the lake or the ocean? What did you do? Did you do some camping for weekend? Or your husband didn't have a time for family? Oh my God, that is so sad. He didn't find the time for to sacrifice one day. But could you go with your other housewife? Could you go alone just with the women club neighbors, like just with the children? The housewife club, how to say? It's a pity if you didn't have one weekend with him. He was all the time working. It means that he didn't have at all zero holiday. And he's all life working like this. He's working for the new year as well, right? Did I scratch myself? Yes. I feel sorry you didn't do enough. I was going to my Greek part of family, to my summer house. I was on a few places. But okay, it was very bad for the work. It was zero work. Now it's a deadline. I have to post a lot of PayPal donation pushing this advertise. No more free yes or no questions. They have to put up first donation and then I give them extra second question free. And you're not driving. You couldn't drive alone with the children. It's dangerous, although, I mean, America is very dangerous. Driving alone. There are so many missing people. I was doing the reading this summer, if you have noticed. This summer, I started to do the crime scene, the missing children. Okay, they are teenagers. They're at this phase. They're playing the games, all right, all the time. And I start to do from July. I start to tell you, and I make I have to add. I have a justice playlist. I think I have to add from today. Today I make a long reading for the new missing people, and it's a very nice to pray for the little summer wells. And there is this new person, Gabby Petito, and her boyfriend literally for sure killed her and left her in a national park and returned with her vehicle. How smart he was. And his father immediately found him the lawyer, but they released him. And now he's a runaway. This is happening. It's a fresh story 5 days ago. Last weekend it happened and he returned Monday, Tuesday. And he's rejecting the cause of her parents and his parents. They don't want to talk with her parents. What is this? Nah, Google it. It's Gabby Petito. I have, I think, first 30 minutes about her from today's stream. But usually they have a 5 minutes news on YouTube. You will see. Let me see. It's downloaded. Yes, you have to check up the live stream downloads for me from today, 2 hours and a half. Gabby Petito and Justice Cases. I will rename it. Okay, I will rename this from today, 2 hours with Gabby Petito and all the justice cases. Okay, I rename it. I should put her picture as well. What a soul! And he took her vehicle. What an idiot. Low life. And then it's for sure the ego-setting parents because I saw the reading the father is protecting him. He pushed him to run away. I find you a lawyer. Look at how beautiful is a girl. So nice. One sec. I will just now add the photo. It will be more dramatic. I will add the photo, guys. No, you shouldn't put the children being anywhere. What is this? Road trip nightmare. What happened to get? Okay, I will add this. It's there. You can see it now. I put this post. And I have to send it to live stream. Yes. The YouTube list. Justice. Yes. Justice. Guys, first 30 minutes here, you will check the Twinflame Energy Collective news. You're welcome to check it. I already put the time frame from minute 1 to 46. And then we have a two pre-ordered readings, Mary and Ashley. See you again. Good night. Peace and love.